Andrea with Andrea White Pilates out of Santa Monica, California. This video is designed to give you an overview of guidelines for safe exercise during your pregnancy. Of course, with any fitness regimen through your pregnancy, consult your physician. But as long as you have the green light, through your first trimester, you should be able to continue with whatever you were doing prior to the pregnancy. However, when you get into your second trimester, you want to start making certain modifications to keep your body and the baby safe. So starting with, you want to make sure at 13 weeks that you stop lying on your belly. This may seem obvious, but stop lying on your belly at 13 weeks, going onto your back. There is this thing called supine hypotension syndrome. So this happens when the blood flow is cut off to the vena cava. As long as you are not dizzy or lightheaded or nauseous, you can be on your back for about 2 minutes or less. And there's some great exercise, bridging for instance is one of them. Going on to side lying. Side lying is safe for the whole pregnancy. And in fact, not only is it good for you and the baby, it actually is comfortable as your belly continues to grow. And then finally, I want to get into why Pilates specifically is excellent for your pregnancy. One, it helps keep great posture and alignment as your body progresses. So there are two things that happen to your posture as you go through the pregnancy. One is the kyphosis or slight rounding of the shoulders. So this can be prevented by really lifting up, developing those deeper core muscles and keeping the shoulders back. Two, lordosis, that little curvature that happens in your low spine and your lumbar. So on some level, this is unavoidable to prepare you for childbirth, but we just want to minimize it. So by strengthening, again, those deeper core muscles, we can help take that pain off the low back and the hips. And then finally, of course, Pilates strengthens your pelvic floor muscles, your glutes, your hips, all of the deep core muscles in your back, which are all critical for childbirth and beyond. Okay, I want to get into specifically some exercises that are absolutely great for pregnancy, absolutely should be avoided, and then a few that fall into the middle. So starting with the yay category. So these are kind of universally, doctors, fitness instructors all agree that they are safe. One would be cat camel. Anything where you're on your hands and knees is usually safe. So cat camel into airplane, bird dog when you're extending one arm, one leg. Of course, walking and swimming, you've heard this from your physician. Prenatal yoga, prenatal Pilates in general are safe through the whole pregnancy. And then going to the contraindications, what you definitely want to stay away from. Crunches, starting in your 13-week, no crunches. It's not that you can't physically do them, but you are putting yourself at risk for diastasis recti, which is when the abdominal muscles, due to the weight of the growing uterus, will split and float into the back. It's not just a vanity thing, but it actually can do damage to your internal organs and give you low back pain as well as some pelvic floor dysfunction. So no crunches. Also, you want to avoid, again, lying on your back for extended period of time. No heavy lifting from your back. And then finally, we have that middle category. So there are a few exercises that are a little bit controversial within the fitness community, whether they're good or bad for pregnancy. One of them is downward facing dog. Yes, it feels great. We all love downward facing dog, but it is an inversion, which means that your baby is below the heart, and that can cut off some of the blood flow to the uterus. So if you're going to do them, I wouldn't do them at all in the third trimester, but if you're going to do them, keep it minimal, so don't hold it for long periods of time. The second one is plank. So full plank is what I'm talking about here, after the first trimester. If you just put your knees down, that takes some of the pressure off. Again, this is not that you can't do plank throughout your whole pregnancy, but if you are worried about diastasis recti, I would recommend that you keep your knees down. You'll still get plenty of core work. So I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and please check out my other prenatal Pilates videos on YouTube. And if you live in Santa Monica, come check out a class with me. Thanks so much.